So Jonathan, CEO of Coop Money NZ, congratulations on the Safest Place to Work Awards this year. You were a finalist and then you ended up winning the overall section for Medium Enterprise. Well done.
Oh, thank you very much, Mark. Look, it was a great surprise for us to win. The entire business was really happy that it just sort of validated all the work that we'd done during the year for that award, so it was a great result for all of us.
And how was the announcement received by the team, and particularly the board maybe?
Yep, look, the board was obviously very pleased that we got it, but I think more importantly it was about the whole team throughout Coop Money NZ. Like I said, a lot of people put in a lot of hard work, so from the committee to the fire wardens to the first aid people around the place, just seeing that award being received just validated the work that they've done on health and safety during the year.
So as the CEO of the organisation, where does health and safety sit in terms of the items that you have on your list of things to do?
Well, health and safety is the first agenda item that we have at every executive team meeting, so it's very high up on the list there. It's something that we take very seriously. At a board level, it's reported on to the Audit and Risk Committee every board meeting. We present the full minutes from the Health and Safety Committee to the Audit and Risk Committee, so they have full visibility around what's going on. We have a stand-up every Wednesday morning, and one of the items that our stand-up for our whole company is on health and safety, so it's highly visible around the organisation.
And you mentioned to me before we started filming about your engagement survey, so you're in the process of doing an engagement survey this year. What's inspired that? We do a staff engagement survey every 3 months, and components of that is on health and safety. And we're really pleased because I think the survey is currently in progress at the moment, but so far we've got 100% of respondents who believe that our organisation is truly committed to health and safety. 100% of our respondents have said they understand their rights and responsibilities in relation to health and safety, and 96% have said that they feel safe raising concerns around health and safety or coming up with suggestions. So that's been a fantastic focus. And then we've got a bunch of other questions in there as well, which are more around staff wellness, which we're starting to focus on next year. So what do you see as one of the things that really, I suppose, keeps you awake at night as the CEO of the organisation? You're in a predominantly knowledge-based environment, an office environment, and I'm sure there's certain stresses and strains that go with that.
Well, certainly it is the mental health. So we are, as you say, we're a critical service provider to our customers. We have a high workload, so it's making sure that our staff are mentally in a good place, because if they're not, mistakes can happen and that can cause issues both for ourselves and for our customers. So what keeps me awake at night is making sure that we have the right culture and environment within the organisation so that staff feel safe in their work, that they can raise issues as they find them, and that they have a good work-life balance and ensure that we get the best out of them while they're at work.
So when you look back over the last couple of years and the journey that you've been on in terms of building your health and safety capability and culture, the focus that's gone on that?
Yeah, so I think we've gone from a shift from thinking of ourselves as an office environment, and therefore we don't need to worry about health and safety, to really embedding it within our culture. So it's around finding the right balance where we treat health and safety very seriously and it's part of just what we do, but we don't flip over too much that it turns into a compliance activity where people start to resent the health and safety side of it.
So when you think about health and safety and business performance, the correlation between the two?
Oh, absolutely, and especially for us on that on the mental health side, it's absolutely there. But even just on the on the physical health and safety, when you start to focus on it, you actually realise that there are a lot of small things that you can do around the office that just sort of help to improve safety, and it's good to see people put their hands up and say we should be doing this or that or something else around the office, and all of that I think just starts to build a culture of inclusiveness and actually caring around each other, fellow staff people. So I think that helps to build a culture, within this organisation that we all want to be part of.
So where do you see the organisation going as next steps over the next couple of years? What do you see as the key focus for you?
So we have a very good program, I think, around the health and safety side. So it's around continuing that. Our next focus is to shift to be a little bit more sophisticated around the wellness side. So starting to adopt some tools that help us to measure wellness, so we can benchmark it against best practice. We can look for areas where we need to improve, and then trying to put in place some more systems and frameworks that allow us to actually manage the wellness side in a little bit more of a structured way.
So Jonathan, if there's one bit of advice that you'd like to give to other CEOs in terms of building their health and safety capability, what would that be?
My advice would be make sure you own it, make sure that it's led from the top, but make sure that the whole team's involved. So make sure that the culture around health and safety is from the ground up, that you get a lot of people involved, that you make it fun, that you make it serious, but let people know that it's been led from the top, so that we believe that this is serious and that people need to do that, but also bring it from the ground up as well, so that people actually get involved and want to contribute to a safe place to work.
Jonathan, congratulations. Pleasure to have you at the awards this year and to take out the medium enterprise section. You've obviously got a very strong focus on health and safety, capability and culture, and it's always a pleasure to talk to CEOs who take this very, very seriously. Congratulations on winning the award this year.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.
Safe365, intelligent health and safety software for business.